Welcome to my 5-minute tutorials. Today we're going to look at the grade structure and as to why we have 10 cup grades and 9 dan grades. Now, the reason we have 10 down to first cup is a little bit of an Oriental tradition, which is why we go from first to 9. So from 10 to 1, from 1 to 9, but I'll explain that in a little bit. So 10 being the lowest 2-digit number, that's where we start. Okay, so that's 10th cup, white belt, all the way through up to first cup, which is your black stripe, right? Now, when we move across into dan grades, we go from first degree all the way up to 9th degree. Now, the number 9, not only is that the highest 1-digit number, but it's also quite significant in the fact that you've got 3, which is 3 times 3 equals to 9. Now the number 3 is important, so we need to sort of go back to that point first. Now the number 3 would be this, okay? Now the significance of number 3 is, and again, 3 times 3 equals 9, all right? So the significance of number 3 and the number 9 is very important, because 9 being the highest. Now, the number 3 is this symbol here. Now, if we moved into the Oriental traditional position of the king would be somebody that has sort of been elevated, been, somebody that is, put into a high position, a great person and, helped all the people, and that person would become king. And that person then almost becomes divine. So the character for king actually joins these 3 lines together. Now that would mean earth, mortals, heaven would be joined up, and the king's purpose was to join those. So the king basically would be divine. And now you see the similarities between the number 3 and the symbol or the character for king, which is the highest. So 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 being the highest single digit number. So I hope that sort of explained a little bit about why we only go to 9th degree and not 10th degree. Also, the number 3 is quite significant in the fact that when you cross over into black belt stage, we've got 3 significant levels within black belt. From 1st to 3rd degree is the novice stage, black belt. From 4th degree to 6th degree is the expert stage. And then from 7th to 9th degree is the master stage. And obviously when you reach 9th degree, you get the title of Grand Master, but you are still a master. So there's that significance of the number 3 again. And then we look at number 9. Number 9 is important because, again, number 9 is an important number. You've got 9 times 1, which equals 9. 9 times 2, which equals 18. And then if you add the 1 and the 8 together, that gives you 9. Right up to 9 times 9, which is 81, and again add the 8 to the 1, which gives you 9. So there's lots of different reasons as to why we have 9 degrees and not 10 degree, okay? Also, why do we go from 10 down to 1 and then from 1 up to 9? I think General Che mentions that that's sort of like an ancient Oriental tradition within games and different scenarios that they had, where they would go from high to low and then from low to high. So he felt that it was a bit impertinent not to keep that sort of system in place within Taekwondo. So I hope that's explained a little bit more about why we start at 10th cup and go down to first cup, and why we start at 1st degree and go up to 9th degree and stop at 9th degree, and we don't go over to 10th degree. Okay, so I hope you can join me for my next 5-minute tutorials. And have a good week. Thank you.